Welcome you all, Kritika here. This is the introductory video to give the overview of the upcoming topics. I am going to teach you everything you need to get started with C language. This video is meant for beginners who learn the programming languages for the first time. A quick recap. He is Dennis Rich, founder of C language. C is considered as the mother of all modern programming languages because most of the modern languages follows the syntax of C and some core concepts like array, string, functions, etc. Once you learn C language thoroughly, it will be very easy for you to learn any modern programming languages. Here is some modern languages that follows the C language. It is C++, Java, C Sharp, PHP, and Python. Sometimes C is called as the system programming languages because it's used to create low-level programming languages such as device drivers, compilers, linkers, and sometimes even operating system. Device driver is a small, it's a bit of program that allow hardware devices like video cards, sound cards, USB ports to communicate with operating system. So once you connect all these devices to your system, it will not work. Only after installing the device driver software, these hardware devices starts its communication with operating system. So that device driver is created using C language only. This is the basic structure of C program. The program starts with the inclusion of header file. Header file is the file with a .h extension consisting of function declaration and macro definition. In this program too, we have printf function. The task of printf function is to display the content in the output screen. Likewise, C has many predefined functions and these functions are categorized under the header file. For example, copying the content of one string to other string, finding the length of the string, and then finding the square root of a number, sign value of a number. So likewise, many functions are there and these are categorized under different header files. The string operations are under string.h header file and math operations are under the math.h header file. And whenever you want to access these functions, first we have to include that header file in the program. Only then we can access it. To include the header file, the syntax is hash include, and inside this angular bracket we have to mention the header file to be included. Next to header file is main method. So main method is the entry point in any C program. The program starts its execution from the main method only. The return type of main method is integer. This int represents the status of the program. See, you are executing the program. If there is no error means this main method will return the value 0 to the operating system. In case if we have any error, for example, file does not exist, type mismatch. So likewise, if we have any error in our program means that particular error's code will be returned to the operating system. So this return value is of type integer, hence it is mentioned as int there. C is also called as the structured programming language. It means it breaks a program into parts or blocks so that it may be easy to understand. Curly braces is used to group the sequence of statements. Printf is a function to display the content in the output screen. You could see the semicolon at the end of the statement. This semicolon represents the statement terminator. Whenever a compiler encounters the semicolon, it understands that the line has been ended and the control will go to the next line. The compiler executes the program line by line right from the header file. So when the control reaches the return 0 statement, it is implicitly known that there is no error in the previous line. Now let's see how to compile and run the C program. To compile, the shortcut is Alt plus F9, and to compile and run at a time, the shortcut key is Control plus F9, and to see the user screen, it is Alt plus F5. Let us know how to write, compile and run the C program. I want to display the message as hello, welcome to C programming. Let us see how to type the coding for that. The program starts its execution from the main method. I am giving the main method and the return type of main is integer. And since this is the structured programming language, the programs is to be given inside the curly braces. So always have the habit of giving opening and curly braces immediately and press enter and then start typing the program. So this will avoid the mismatch of curly braces. Now I want to display the message. For that I need the printf function, but this function is there inside the header file stdio.h. So only after including the header file I can access the function. So let me include the header file #include stdio.h. So now I can access the printf function. Printf, open and close the bracket, end your line with a semicolon. Inside that, within double quotes, type the message. Hello, welcome to C programming. So if there is no error in the program, the main method should return the value 0 to the operating system. So that end your program with return 0 statement. So now let's compile the program. So to compile it and run it, either you can use the option which is available there in the menu, or you just simply press Alt F9 to compile. If there is no error in your program, it shows the message as success, and to run the program, it is Control F9. So now you can see the output by pressing the Alt F5, and you can view it in the user screen. The output message is hello, welcome to C programming. So this is the first program in C. This is the overview of what we are going to see in the upcoming videos. We are going to learn about how to use printf and scanf functions, and what are variables, what are the data types in C language, and what are the operators, that is relational operator, conditional operator, likewise what are those operators and how to use that in C program, and what is format specifier, what type of errors that we commit in C programming, what is control statements, that is if, else, and if, switch case, for loop. So how to use these control statements in our C program, and what are functions, that is user defined functions are there, and then predefined functions are there like string and math functions. So that we are going to learn. And what is an array, how to use array in C program, and how to handle files in C. And these are the topics that we are going to learn in the upcoming videos. So keep watching that too. Thank you.